Okay, very quick one for all of us in our low gem community, and those of us who are following up in our low gem, pump hunt. And there's something very, very important I want us to draw attention to. Now, when we're looking at pumping tokens, right? Now, remember the name is pump, okay? Wow, wow, wow. I actually want to send Meme. So let's see what Meme did. He did boom. Wow, wow, wow. Meme really, really, really did pump. And I was looking to send it to us, quite unfortunate. Wow, wow, wow. Meme did very nice, fantastic pump. Wow, wow. That was, in the morning was 2.9. I saw it around 2.9 or something. Okay, so now there's something very, very important I want us to know and pay attention to, right? So when we're talking about, oh, wow, 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 wow. Man. Oh, wow, wow. This is great. So in the morning when I saw Meme, I saw that I was preparing to pump, okay? Now, it could still pump more, however. So this is, wow, 50% today. 50% today. That's crazy. 50% today. Now, so this is something I want to tell us about pumping tokens. Now, once we give those coins to buy, or you've identified any pump coin, because this guy is supposed to be finding a kind of, wow, it's out of restriction. So let's look at Meme. Let me look at it. Oh, that's the previous time it was. So look at your time low, 17 cents. So now, sorry, yeah, 0.1017. So now, once we give a coin that should buy, maybe pumping. Now, let me give you another example. Bonk. We did about bonk last 2-3 days or so. Now, this is bonk. Now, if you look at bonk, it did very well, okay? It did very well. It's not as if he has hit all-time high. So, but all-time low was about 11 months ago last year. And MEM, 2,000%. So this is what to do invariably. Let's say this is MEM. Okay. Oh, this portfolio I just created at the time. So let's say this is MEM, okay? You come into buy, so let's say MEM. So either it's on MSC anywhere and all of that. This market didn't get back to my region. Okay, so now you come to buy MEM. So MEM, if it's gonna be here, MEM is not here. So let's say it's which coin will I just find? Okay, AI DOGE. Wow, AI DOGE. AI DOGE did how many percent? 5,000%. Okay, so let me find. I will say coin. Okay, Qatar, if it's going to be here. Qatar is not here. Let me check it. Where can I find it? Qatar Inu. This is a token. Okay. Now we're trading it sometime. So now you buy it, Qatar Inu. So it's there on MXC. Then okay, fine. So let me go to trading view. And then man, it's not resting. So Qatar Inu. So here we go. So now that's last week. We got it last 2 weeks, not even here. We got it less than, I think around here. No, not even this. It was lesser, far lesser, far lesser. Let me take 4 hours. Yeah, we got it around somewhere here, 3.9, and it went down. Okay, yeah. We first got it here and it went down. I'm giving a discount entry for people, but of course, some people may not actually pay attention to it. Now, it got pumped. So once you have done so, especially those of us that are doing those pump hunt, once the pump hunt, you have done 50% and above, take some profit. But if it's aggressively pumping, just a moment, guys. So if we're once the token pumped aggressively, now if it's very aggressive, just like what you did here, you wait. If you do 50%, 100%. Better still, if you pump aggressively, once you do 50%, right? Take your profit. Take part of your money, right? And let it be that this is your money. The remaining one, you leave it there. If pump again aggressively, you may take another percentage. Now, the remaining fraction can be there. You can abandon it there. All right? You can abandon it there and allow it to ride. What you have done is this. Let's say what you started with was $50 or $100, and you bought, let's say you bought MEM. Let's say you bought MEM. So let's say you bought MEM at this point. You bought MEM here. And then MEM did 60%, you took some profit off. Now the market continue. As the market continue and do another 100%, you take some profit. Now, over time, when you see you have gotten more than, probably if you take the first profit, if the coin do 100%. Let me look at Lisa. How much has Lisa done? Let's look at Lisa. So this is NISA. So most people enter NISA at 6.3, thereabout. And I told them once they see it has done 50%, 100 or 50%, they should take some profit. So this is about 60%, though this is the point I was waiting for. So that point I'm waiting for is about 70% or true, if they're breaking from down. I will burn inside about a few days back. So now, having sold, what you put in was $50, and it has done 50%. That means you have $75. So what are you going to take? You are taking 50% of your capital, which is $25 that was on top. That's what it means. So you are taking the $25 that was on top. So that means you still have $50 left. The market continued to pump. The market pumped from where you took the profit from and do another 50 or 100%. If you do another 100%, right, that means you have another $50. So you can go there. So another $50 plus your $50 is $100. So you can go there and take another $50, which is $75. Remaining $50 with the volume, abandon it, just let it be. Especially when the coin now become to make, because the moment it crosses this place now, at least this app, it's going to for me to become a kind of coin that's relevant. So people begin to look at it and talk about it and all of that. So you want to ride it. What you have first done is what we call money preservation. Because for the fact that the token is moving does not mean that it cannot be done. Remember, some of those coins may not have any reasonable fundamental before, until and if something starts happening around them, then you will now look at, okay, people begin to talk about them and all of that. If not, they can just get pumped, and all of a sudden you find them away from the market. So imagine you are banking on them. You're banking on them and eventually you lose all your money. No, it doesn't make sense. Now, if you have taken some of your money and you release some fraction, and eventually the project seems to be something massive, the one you left, I can tell you what, will serve you enough. So that's one of the secrets in the low gem hunt. So as we buy, it pump, you sell. So just like look at, I'm talking about Bonk. So Bonk pumped very well, but I'm sure some person didn't take profit. It's like Bonk now want to start jumping up. Let's look at it. Let's look at it very quickly. Bonk. So here is Bonk. Can you see Bonk? So now you can see Bonk that it has actually moved very well. We bought it somewhere very far down. Forgotten where? Maybe somewhere here. So let's see. Somewhere here. So let's look at it from somewhere here. Some people got it earlier than that time. So about 150%. You have taken 150%. If you take half, you have taken your capital and 50% profit. Very, very simple, right? So now, Bonk, I'm sure Bonk is finding a support to bounce. It couldn't bounce from here, from 30. So it's bouncing from here. So that means Bonk is about to repaint another journey. That's what it means. See, you got spotted here. So imagine you have sold from up and you are now buying back or adding to your positions, you are fine. So treat pump actions, or what we call them, crypto low gem hunt, treat them as hunting. So when they hunt, then when you have remaining fraction and the coin becomes so big, that remaining fraction is enough for you to make a lot of money. Okay? So the same thing, I think PAL, I did that to us on PAL, that takes some profit. All right, so PAL, of course, but PAL, of course, the way it grew was very gradual. And then now PAL now is finding another way up. So we go to 15 cents. And then there we are at about 10 cents. So it's finding another support to, so you could buy maybe one, if the person is still following it, or the fraction you have can just be left there. So please, when we are doing low gem hunt, understand that you need to always take some profit when it has printed out the profit, so that we can have money to buy more over time. You can start with $50, $100, and you discover that you have pushed this money up to $200, $300, $400, $500 as it were. So that's the aspect of low gem pump hunt. And then I have a whole lot of strategy I have to be showing to us on how to handle all this market. So ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to information and get better understanding as much as possible. Thank you very much.